going on, guys? Decided to bring the 2021 KTM 500 EXC out to Pax Trax Motocross Park in Bunnell, Florida. Figured why not take the bike out and see how it does out of its element. Wearing my street bike helmet, probably look like a goof to most of the guys out here, but that's what my vlog setup is in, so that's what we're going to use. I already took the bike out there once and had a issue with the camera, unfortunately, so this will be my second ride out there. I'll try to give some insight as to what I thought the first time. Got this nice little strap to make sure your kickstand doesn't come down over any jumps. We're going to be doing the intermediate track here. So race weekend, the main track's a little packed, and I have not changed the tires yet, so yeah, no main track today, but we're going to see how it does on the intermediate track. Got some jumps out there. It's a little sandy. It's not really your typical Florida dirt. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency. It's still a little slippery on these tires, but yeah, see how it does. Anybody coming? No, we look good. Alright, here we go. Woo. This thing turns amazing, even though it's got these, you know, really slick tires. Handles the whoops awesome. Tends to go a little nose heavy compared to my RM250. Obviously the suspension settings are very different. I think that's more of my issue than the bike's. Really jumps fine though. I mean, it's not bad at all. Soaks everything up good. And when I undershoot a jump, overshoot it, does okay. See if we can get into this little inside right here. Woo. No traction, no traction, no traction. Bike really seems to be at home when I get into the faster sections. Once I start getting some momentum going, slower sections where we're just chugging along, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I need to come on the gas a little bit smoother, like that. That's a little better. That last turn I was just spin city. This thing's totally capable. I mean, look at this, going through big whoops. Oh, what's up, kid? Yeah, it really holds its own. I still feel the same way as I did in my last video. I'd say the tires hold this bike back more than anything. It really doesn't feel too heavy. I mean, I'm out here today with my 2008 RM252 stroke. Not the lightest bike in the world, but not a heavy bike by any means. And, you know, comparatively speaking, it doesn't really feel any heavier than my RM does. What's up, guys? No traction. Let's get on it hard now. These guys probably think I'm crazy coming out here with a sport bike helmet on a bike with mirrors and turn signals, ripping up the motocross track, but hey, since when do we care what anyone thinks, right? We're out here to have fun, just like everybody else. Let's get in them whoops. Woo. Fantastic handling bike, really is. Not even just for an enduro. I mean, I've literally ridden motocross bikes that I didn't like this much. I cannot wait to change the tires. I mean, I'll probably keep with the DOT legal, so of course there'll be a compromise, but just a little bit less maybe of a compromise. yeah, man, I know I was kind of overly loving on this bike when I reviewed it before, but it's for good reason, man. I mean, I'm not the fastest rider in the world and certainly not the most skilled, but to be able to come out here to a motocross track and ride a bike that is totally street legal. I ride this bike to work, I really do. I rode it to work yesterday. Not many machines you can have this much fun on that are also practical. Now, I wouldn't recommend commuting on this bike every day. It doesn't have very long service intervals, so yeah, maybe not the best bike for a commuter, of course, but the fact that it can do it, you know, your truck breaks down, you know, you got a whole nother vehicle in the garage that you can take to work, and that's awesome. Get over this tabletop, over this one, throw the leg out. I'm just messing around at this point. Let's get hard on it. Let's get up over this jump. Hard on the brakes. Whew. Man, that thing just spins all day long out of that corner, but man, if that's the only problem I have putting this thing on motocross track, then that's just a testament to how good of a job KTM did with this bike. I've heard other reviews. Part of the reason I bought this bike is I heard it was essentially a motocross bike with a plate, and it is. It really is. It's hilarious to think. It's hilarious to me that I took this to work yesterday. I was sitting in traffic on I-4, and now today I'm out here at a motocross track on the very same bike. These Enduros have came a long way. So, for anyone wondering, can you take a KTM 500 EXC to the motocross track? Yes. It's going to be competitive next to a 450 SX? Maybe not. Probably not. We'll probably revisit that later, a day that the track is not so busy. But it holds its own, even in completely box stock form. This is stock tires, suspension, exhaust, everything. It's a lot of fun. Like I said before, everyone should buy one.